Hey team, we're going to do a quick video so you'll know what to expect on your half Hyrox day in relation to movement standards and penalties. Let's go!
First up, some slides with all the specific penalties and times. You notice some go from slightly severe to all of a sudden you're out of the race, like for instance dropping the sandbag 15 seconds and then DQ. So be careful about that. Pause those and have a look. First up, we got the ski erg movement standard. Grab the handles, stay on the erg, pretty straightforward. Once you've completed your 500, get the judge's attention. They'll tell you can move on. Here I am coming off the platform. That'll get you a penalty. Here, Jake does not have the judge note the completed distance. That'll get you a penalty. This is good doubles behavior. I go directly behind him. You are not allowed to hand off the handles. That'll get you a penalty. Here, we're talking about the sled push. So that's pretty straightforward. You're going to start behind the line. You can push it however you want. You can hug the sled. You can do straight arms, bent arms, whatever you want. You just basically have to stay in your lane and go past the line on each one. Now we're going to talk about sled push doubles. So movement standards don't change, but the partner has to stay behind your other partner's seat. Jake goes back. Now it's my turn to push. That's pretty much it. Movement standards stay the same. Got to complete, go past each line. Here, Jake sprints ahead of me to try and get a head start on his push. That is a penalty. For pull, movement standards are you must keep your feet within that designated 6-foot box, and obviously the sled has to go over the line each time. Here Jake is stepping on the line and outside of the lines. That'll get you a penalty. Okay, burpee broad jumps. Movement standard. Start hands behind the line. Jump with 2 feet parallel to each other. Notice Jake's hands are within 30 centimeters of his feet. It's about 8 inches. And then he has to finish by jumping over the line. If you start ahead of the line, we'll just make you do another one. Notice my hands are way out in front of my feet. My chest does not hit the ground, and then I jump with 1 foot. Here I am going to finish close to the line. I still need to do one more burpee. If I don't do it, they'll just ask me to do another one. Moving on to the rower. Movement standards. So you must buckle in your feet before you grab the handle. Once you've completed your distance, you're going to raise your hand, and the judge has to let you move on after checking your distance. If you don't, that'll be a penalty. Doubles behavior, so your partner has to be behind you. You will get penalized if your partner is like Jake, a wild man. Also, Jake's taking assistance from a spectator. Anywhere in the race, that'll get you a penalty. Here, Jake grabs the handle before he puts his feet in, penalty. Then he's going to take off before the judge checks his distance and tells him he can leave. Farmer's carry, super straightforward. You'll get a penalty if you throw your chalk. You can get a penalty if you don't wait for your partner. You can get a penalty if you don't go directly behind your partner. If you're side by side, you'll get a penalty. You are allowed to put your kettlebells down. That's a good transfer there. Then Jake brings the kettlebells and he sets them neatly and kindly on the ground. You will get a penalty if you do either of those things, either messy or you just throw them down, you get a penalty. Here, I'm throwing my chalk. Oh, Daria. Taking off without Jake, penalty. Poor Jake. Now, I'm gonna run beside him. Penalty. Jake is going to be very bad with his kettlebells. Penalty. Moving on to sandbag lunges. Sandbags must be racked on your back Knee must touch the ground, must stand up tall between every rep, must alternate leg. See, Jake starts on the line. You'll get a penalty for that. Knee not touching, penalty. He did not alternate his legs, and oh, Jake, he dropped the bag. Big penalty for that. 15 seconds and then a DQ for your second one. Here, remember with doubles, bag cannot touch the ground. 15-second penalty and then you're DQ'd. Moving on to wall balls, movement standards. Ball starts above your head. Hips must go below parallel. And you must hit the target. No time penalties here, you'll just get no rep. So here I'm just gonna do everything wrong. Hips don't go below my hip crease. I'm just wailing the ball. I don't hit the target. No. In doubles, you must wait for your partner before you start your wall balls. Partner must go under the rack. Here, you could get disqualified if it's long enough if you start without your partner, so you gotta be careful of that. So Jake starts without me. I get behind him. We do all kind of stuff wrong, but then I smarten up. But they'll just warn you until you go under the rack. This is called a transfer on the fly or something like that. This is not allowed. You gotta pick up the ball from the ground and then do your reps if you're in doubles. Here, I'm not quite understanding that I need to get below parallel. So judge's discretion, they can put a ball under you so that you can feel where below parallel is. There are some Hyrox non-circuit related penalties that can be quite severe to end up in even disqualification. This one's littering. So you gotta put your cups in a trash can. The next one, this is called rapid cooling. That's 2 minutes or DQ. I'm basically just putting water over my head. Jake is about to spit. 2-minute penalty or even DQ. Here, I'm not feeling well. I vomit on the turf. Oh. Here, I'm not feeling well and I make it to a trash can. Please don't vomit on the turf. We're begging you. We want you to work within your limits. That's really what your training will tell you, where your limits are, what your capacity is. So stay within your limits. Listen, we know sometimes accidents happen. Maybe you're not feeling well that day, but please make it to a bucket. All right, guys, that's all I got. Obviously, that was not everything. The rule book, the official 2026 Hyrox rules and regulations are available on their website for download. I suggest you do that. Otherwise, just remember these penalties that you may or may not get are strictly so that you can learn and implement those weaknesses into your training and be ready for when you do your first official Hyrox. So we could not be more excited to host this event. We're really looking forward to it. Go out, get some good food, hydrate, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you on Sunday. Let's go!